Okay. I, I tried to talk about this before. I don't know what happened with the audio cutting out a minute, but honestly, it's a very real possibility that I accidentally, muted my mic in the middle of the video. In case any of you have ever wondered if I'm learning anything or getting better at this stuff, I'm not. Anyway, let's catch up. I just finished chapter 109, and Nin is the only herald who joined his own order, which is interesting that's a thing that happened. The other heralds offered up Taln to sacrifice himself, or they sacrificed Taln so that the desolations would stop, because I guess he was the strongest one that never broke and all the other ones broke over time. So if I'm understanding this correctly, the way that the kind of cosmic Roshar is set up is there are the 10 heralds, and they are each tortured for as long as possible, and when they all give up, then the desolation happens. And Taln never broke. So they all broke and left, and they just abandoned him and left him there. Which is pretty shitty, to be honest. But, so that was a thing that I guess happened. I don't remember if I knew this before, but Taravangian mentioned that Graves is working for him. But Graves was one of the assassins that wanted to assassinate Elhokar. Well, actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, that does make sense, because he sent the assassin to Dalinar. But no, wait, hold on. He sent the assassin to Dalinar while Elhokar was still alive. So maybe he hired Graves and that band of assassin and sent Zeth to kill Dalinar to take them both out? I don't know, but that was the thing. Adolin told Shallan that he killed Sadeas, which I thought was great. I love that she's, insecure in Shallan, so she's like, what version do you want? Gives him a menu of who would you like your partner to be? And he's like, Shallan? She's pretty great, She's like, no, she's not. He goes, listen, I killed Sadeas. She's like, what? And he goes, yeah, I did. I just thought that was a really cool moment. And also really interesting that everyone feels so comfortable around Shallan to tell her all these things that they don't tell anyone else, but she isn't comfortable with herself. I don't know, there's something there, but I kind of like that. And then Dalinar was able to bring Venli into a vision, which I don't know why I didn't think about that before, because I think maybe I was like, oh, he just wants to talk to his friends to try and unite all the kingdoms. I never thought that he could do it to anyone. But he did it to Venli, which was pretty wild. But the big thing that really sticks out for me is Odium came back. And Odium is completely unbothered by Dalinar. Which in my mind, where we're at now, it's Odium versus Dalinar, right? But Odium is chumming it up and is oh, Dalinar, come on. You're gonna find peace. You'll find, it's fine. Is Odium trying, does he either A, not see Dalinar as a threat at all, and is oh, you're cute, or is Odium planning to take over Dalinar? Because I don't remember if I mentioned, I definitely did mention it in the last video, but I wonder if the Thrill and Odium are connected. I don't know, but I don't know. It seems to me Odium kind of likes Dalinar and is yeah, don't worry, we're gonna take you over pretty soon. I don't know if that's what's happening, but that's what it feels like. And I don't like that Odium is not intimidated by Dalinar at all. I know why he isn't. He's, a god, and Dalinar is just a man. But I don't know, the amount of calm that Odium feels to Dalinar makes me very uncomfortable. And then the vision ends with the Stormfather in the back of Dalinar's mind crying like a child, and he's whispering that Odium is just too strong? What is that? If the Stormfather, which is the deity of Roshar, which I guess technically he's a remnant of a memory of a god, so he's not what people think he is. But the fact that he is we can't win. The Stormfather thinks you can't win against Odium. Can we win against Odium? I don't know. I don't know, but it ain't good.